everyone, it's Sevy. The 2.6 first half banners just dropped. So we have the two character banners, which are Venti and Ayato, and then the weapon banner as well. So in this video, I'm just gonna do a quick review of the overall content and value of the banners we have, and let's get into it. So for the character banners, we now see that the 4 stars are Xiangling, Sucrose, and Yunjin. And my overall impression of these character banners is that they're quite stacked because these are great characters. Xiangling Impact is back. If you don't have her C3 and C4 yet, then now is your time. I hope you get them quickly because they are her best constellations. And if you're pulling for Ayato and are interested in trying him in a vape team, then Xiangling on the banner is good news. Sucrose, on the other hand, is also a very welcome addition in my opinion because, first of all, if you want Ayato, getting Sucrose and her constellations for his taser teams and even vape teams will be like chef's kiss. Like, she's great for that. And if you want Venti but end up losing the 50-50, then hopefully you would have gotten Sucrose copies along the way. In which case, she's a very good alternative and even the best option in certain teams. Yunjin is the third 4-star character on this banner, and her first rerun came surprisingly quickly. Even though she was and is still slightly niche, having a character like Ayato who should be pairable with Yunjin for the normal attack damage buff shows that she can grow into the game and find a place in more team comps, regardless if they're going to be meta or not. At least with her being still a relatively new character, longtime players might look forward to completing her constellations if they didn't during her first banner. So again, awesome character banners all in all. Now what about the weapon banner? Here we have the Elegy for the N and Kamisato's signature weapon, the Haran. Now my thoughts on the Elegy for Venti is that while it's great for an EM build, it is his 5-star signature weapon and it does add further team support utility. It's not necessarily the best weapon for all situations. For example, in freeze teams or geo teams, other attack damage crit weapons or ADC weapons are more effective. So if you're tempted to pull Elegy just for Venti, don't feel like it's a must. It is a pretty weapon though. It's not a bad choice for other bow users like Amber, Diona, or Sarah, so it's not copium to lose to if you were trying to get Ayato's weapon in the first place, unlike the previous banner's Moonglow. Speaking of Ayato's weapon, let's look at the details, which came out just the day before. It has got the standard 608 5-star base attack, and it's a crit rate weapon perfect for building juicy Ayato crit stats. The effect gives a universal elemental damage bonus, and it has this wave spike stacking mechanic that accumulates stacks by using your team's skills. When you use Ayato's skill, he consumes the stacks to add normal attack damage bonus, and at R1, consuming 2 stacks will give him 40% normal attack damage bonus. So this is obviously tailor-made for him and it ought to be his best in slot weapon. But I think the great thing about Ayato is that he already has access to so many other excellent swords already. If we're talking about 5 stars, you have the Jade Cutter, the Mist Splitter, and even the Skyward Blade to some extent. And then for 4 stars, there's the Black Sword if you're a Battle Pass buyer. The Amenoma Kageyuchi might be his best free-to-play 4-star weapon, and I can foresee Lion's Roar being viable as well in a taser team. So getting the Haran might be less tempting given that Ayato already has access to awesome weapon choices, and this is a good thing for future Ayato havers. But I do want to say this sword is probably one of the prettiest designs, probably one of my favorite weapon designs in the game. It kind of looks like a 5-star version of the Wavewalker weapon series, which I'm already a fan of its aesthetic. Then for the 4-star weapon selection, it's not bad. We have Rust. So getting Rust and its refinements is great for Child and Yoimiya mains. The Dragon's Bane is useful for Hu Tao and Xiangling, especially on high refinements. And then the Widsith is generally a good weapon for many other Catalyst users. So my overall thoughts on this weapon banner, considering you already know that pulling on the weapon banner is a riskier gamble, it's a good weapon banner. For Ayato wanters especially, at least losing the 50-50 to the Elegy isn't that bad of a deal. But of course, I'm hoping you get his signature weapon right away. So that's going to be all for this quick banner review and discussion, everyone. Good luck to your pulls. I hope that the character you want comes home early. I'm going to be streaming my polls on Wednesday morning my time on my Twitch channel, so you can follow it through the link down below in the description and in the pinned comment. Go ahead and comment on this video who you're pulling for or how many wishes you've saved up for them. Don't forget to leave a like, consider subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you all soon. Take care!